Oh, it is time, baby. It is time. It is time. I am one happy boy today. I am happy. The Senate has passed a bill through unanimous consent, by the way, to permanently keep us in daylight saving time. Now, let me explain to you what that means, because some people don't, they might, it's easy to not understand what that means, because it sounds like, wait, are they making it so that we permanently have to switch the clocks? Is that what they're saying? No, that is not what they're saying. What they're saying is, let's keep the clocks year-round as they are. But it's even better than that, because they're not saying do it on standard time. Now, the reason why I'm not a fan of standard time is because that's when the sun sets earlier. That's when the sun sets earlier. So, I live in New York at least half the time, and when I'm here, sun sets at, 4:30-ish in the dead of winter. And it is fucking miserable. It is so, it's horrible. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. It's cold. It's dark. It's sad. All I want to do is lay on a beach and have some sun on my face and go hit some golf balls and some tropical ass, beautiful weather. And it's the worst. It's the worst. So what they're saying is, let's do daylight saving time year round. And daylight saving time is when the sun sets later. So now, look, it's not just, I'm somebody who, my mood is more tied to the weather, I think, than most people, based on conversations I've had with people over my life. I mean, I am linked up with the weather like nobody's business. I've never once in my life taken for granted a beautiful sunny day that's 70 degrees. Never once. Every time I'm just like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh my God, I love it so much. I definitely have a little bit of that seasonal depression shit going on. But understand, this is not just about that, which that part is massively important. It's also about, there's been studies on this. And the studies are, there are all sorts of health problems that are associated with when the sun sets earlier. All sorts of problems. And then when you keep changing the clocks back, forth, there are problems with that. So sometimes you lose an hour of sleep, sometimes you gain an hour of sleep. But when you lose an hour of sleep, oh my God, there's like an increase in heart attacks and strokes. Of course, when the sun sets earlier, that's linked more to seasonal depression and anxiety and all these. So there's psychological downsides. There's literal physical downsides. And this eliminates that. It eliminates that. And the reason why this is so great is that what would seem like the quote-unquote logical thing to do would be keep it on standard time year-round, because the standard time is the quote-unquote real time. But they're saying, no, fuck the real time. We all like it when the sun sets later, so let's just have the sunset later year-round. Yes! Yes! Congress, unironically, this is the best thing you've ever fucking done. Thank you very much. Now, actually, I said Congress. I don't mean Congress. I mean the Senate. The Senate passed this. It has to go to Congress, and then Biden has to sign it. But you had unanimous consent in the Senate. So, literally everybody's like, that's what's up, dog. Let's do this. So let me actually, before I continue, let me go ahead and just show you the tweet and the video real quick. This is the moment that it passed.
I ask unanimous consent that the Rubio substitute amendment at the desk be considered and agreed to, the bill as amended be considered read a third time and passed, and that the motions to reconsider be considered made and laid upon the table.
Is there objection? Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you, Madam President. And as the day goes on, I look forward to others will be coming to the floor here in a moment. You'll see it's an eclectic collection of members of the United States Senate in favor of what we've just done here in the Senate, and that's to pass a bill to make a daylight savings time permanent.
This is like the first time in my life I've enthusiastically agreed with Kyrsten Sinema, because she's a corrupt goon. She's the worst of the corporatists. She just serves big pharma and all the industries and screws over working people. But she's right on this one. Now, also, Marco Rubio has led the charge on this one. Marco, thank you. Again, probably first and last time I'll ever agree with Marco Rubio on anything. I think Sheldon Whitehouse also led I think it's the Rubio White House bill. Thank you. Happy days, dog. Happy days. This makes me happy. This makes it so that the sun will never set before 5 o'clock in New York. That, I can't tell you how big that is. Because you could sort of deal with it. When the sun's setting 5 or later, you could sort of deal with it, As soon as that shit dips before 5 o'clock, it's like my body, humans maybe are supposed to hibernate. That is sort of my feeling when every single winter when it rolls through in the Northeast. Every single time I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to get out of bed. I hate this. I feel shitty, and it makes me think, hey, maybe I'm not made to like get my ass out of bed every single time the temperature dips below like 45 degrees and it's dark. So anyway, I know people are listening right now, listening to the show in Miami. If you live in like Miami or Phoenix or Southern California, comment in the comment section. Can you relate at all to what I'm saying? Probably not, right? You probably think I sound like a crazy person right now. But there are people in the Northeast and the Midwest who hear the stuff I'm saying right now that are like, he's spitting facts. He's spitting facts. So I'm ecstatic about this. House, pass this. Low-key, I'm considering doing like a full court press with the audience and having you guys call your congresspeople to be like, you better support this shit. Everything depends on it. Everything depends on it. But first time in a long time, credit to the Senate, and we'll see what happens from here. I think I read that if it gets passed into law for real, if it gets through the House and then Biden signs it, it's still going to be until 2023 is when it would change, because they have, there's all sorts of systems for various industries that are pre-programmed up through 2023. So they'd have to stick with the current schedule until 2023. And then after that, we'd have permanent daylight saving time. I'll take it. So anyway, unironically, rejoice. Everybody be happy. We should be dancing in the streets. It is a beautiful day. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.